popped in my mind, so I just gotta talk about it right now. And I'm saying, okay, awareness is right now. You cannot be aware of anything if it's not in this moment, which implies time does not exist. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Creation is finished, as Neville Goddard said. Thing is, if you really get the, my thing is, I'm gonna put the title as well, like you already seen it if you know what I'm saying, watch this video, but the title is gonna be Time Doesn't Exist or Doesn't Affect Anything, something like that, you know what I'm saying, because it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, because it's a made up human concept. If you really want to go deep into it, like, it's a made up concept by us humans to, you know what I'm saying, go through certain stages, and I'm saying it wrong, to put it in the matrix perspective, going through your day, and everybody goes through their day, obviously, but my point being is, if you really get like the fact that time does not exist. There's a nice quote or whatever, a nice thing like that says, time does not exist, clocks do. And I mean, of course, it's so true. I mean, you can look at a clock and it will move in circles and a certain speed, and that defies that implies time, or that implies what time would be if you know what I'm saying, like really into that. But it's just an illusion, a real big solid, so to say. It's not solid at all, like everything is just fluctuating energy, so to say, but it feels so solid because we're programmed to think it is like that, you know. And I mean, just for the people who come into this and don't really know a lot about the law of assumption, or just like creating, manifesting, whatever how you want to call it, like creation is finished, you know. So that means that you're not really creating anything, manifesting anything. Manifesting just means you make something visible. So I'm looking at a pretty nice zoo, whatever building from a zoo, whatever, there's like a zoo behind the building what I'm looking at, but this is made up. It's a concept, you know what I'm saying, like somebody came up with the idea, maybe multiple people, it could have been a team, whatever, and they, you know, that doesn't matter, it's co-creation, you know what I'm saying, but somebody or multiple, but it doesn't matter who came up with the thought, which physical being came up with the thought. It's all about understanding and learning, getting to a level of consciousness, just understanding who you really are. I am, and I am that I am is just you, your awareness, because you are pure consciousness, pure awareness, putting it on whatever you desire, literally whatever. I mean, if you want $1 billion, I mean, you can manifest it, you know what I'm saying? But if you fluctuate, as energy does, but your energy which fluctuates, but that's a paradox. I'm gonna talk a whole lot about paradoxes or whatever, because I'm here in a physical body, whatever, just, you know, like chilling, but actually I'm an eternal, infinite being. That being, just energy that will never subside. It just fluctuates, you know. It goes in and out of fucking reality, in and out, in and out, in and out. As above, so below. As within, so without. So for the people that really don't get what I'm saying, and I'm just gonna talk for the people that are in that type of mindset and just don't get it, which is like everybody has to relearn about this, because you're an eternal being, like, you know, everything is now, there's no time, it's just an illusion. It's create whatever you want right now, and everything you created in your life. Yeah, yeah, I already said it like that, but everything you ever experienced in your life was because of you. There's no technique or no person or no group or no community or no world leader or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can tell you who you are? You are who you are right now. Being who you are right now, as in you decide which thoughts you entertain. I've been in this for almost a decade, almost 10 years, and here we go to the paradox part. Words don't mean anything unless we prescribe a meaning to it, a label. We give it a label. And it's for everything, literally everything. Right now, you decide who you are. Doesn't matter what you think right now is your past or might happen in the future. What you imagine right now might happen in the future. You claim, I have $1 million or €1 million or whatever currency you are in, yen, maybe in Japan, whatever. If you claim it right now, that is what is true. Why? Well, I've been in this a long time too. Like, how is that possible? Blah blah. Like, why am I still not believing in what is so-called desire? Realize right now, you decide your reality right now, in this moment, and you got 1 billion moments, maybe a day, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put it in a linear time perspective, which is how we are programmed to think about it, but that's not how it really is. So if you just understand that right now you decide who you want to be, it doesn't matter if you want to change your health, your body, your financial situation, obviously a big thing, just SP, the specific person. It could be anyone. And yes, if you desire to, I don't know, Brad Pitt is somebody that saying comes along. I hear a lot about him, blah blah blah, whatever. This is just one of the guys who's ultra famous and whatever, and looks good and did all these action movies. And if you want to be with that guy, even if he is in his best relationship ever, I don't know what he is in, maybe he's single right now, I don't know. My point being is, if you really believe it, as in not believing, you just put your awareness, consciousness on it right now, and you don't waver, as in you do not waver. If you do, it doesn't matter, because it's right now. Time does not exist. Creation is finished, which means you, right now, can decide whatever you want to experience as a physical being, but you're actually unlimited. But trying to lead you into the right direction to understand that what you have been programmed to think, or I don't know what, yeah, I almost always programming, because how you're gonna be obstructed by something you do not believe yourself. And then we can go into a bigger discussion right now, but my point being is, believing is awareness. If you are aware of something right now, let's say the previous example, I claim to have $1 million right now. Now I live in Europe, so I'll make it a €1 million right now. The thing is, energy, the particles which make us up, they shifted like a bazillion times. Like, there's no number to it. Like, I can do it, but that's like how it is. Like, way faster, obviously, like what I just said. But like, for me saying, hi guys, blah blah blah, whatever. You switch turned into something different, as in you switch from being an energy particle or whatever to going into the wave function, whatever you want to call it, just going back to all isness, so to call it. I mean, everything is all isness, but if you get what I mean. If you just understand that right now you can change your reality right now. Doesn't matter what happened. Literally nothing matters. Literally. Your ex you haven't seen in 5 years, but you still are somehow so attached to them. You love them so much. You had like maybe you guys had like a 10-year relationship, 20 years, 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't care about the age, you know what I'm saying, and the time. Like, we are programmed to live in like linear time, and just obviously you need it. Like it's handy. Like if you need to go to some kind of appointment and you didn't have a time, it would be pretty weird, right? But that doesn't, that literally, that's just one thing in this reality that has nothing to do. And then again, it's a made up construct. It's made up by us humans, because otherwise we couldn't really function. But if you really understand that it's just all made up, everything is right now, creation is finished, time does not exist, it's an illusion for our minds or whatever. It doesn't matter. Awareness, consciousness creates in each second. To put it on the time, linear time bullshit again, it's not like that right now. Because most people who get into this, they don't, it's like, for me at least, it took a little while to really grasp that time does not exist, you know. I was talking to people in the comments and whatever, telling them the same shit, like time does not exist, it's an illusion, and blah 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 blah. But yeah, going back to Neville Goddard, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. And there's such a thing. And there are a few coaches, or whatever you want to call them, just, man, I just see, I look at them like brothers, just that they're sharing what needs to be shared for people to understand, to either go whatever higher in their reality, whatever, level up on consciousness, you know, learn whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe just to have the experience they want to have, you know, being with that certain somebody. I mean, if you desire that, you can make it a reality right now. But what I always say is, don't waver. Just claim it to be true right now and don't ever go back, you know. And ever already you know, say implies like some time, something like time. Time doesn't exist. Okay, so you claim right now who you want to be. Right now, you claim who you want to be, and the second, it could be literally like 20 minutes after this, an hour, whatever, a day, or right now, literally after I say it, like, yeah, but you're probably the newer viewers, like, you just do not believe what I'm saying right now. And I get that. I mean, if somebody has been there, then oh my god, then I've been there. And like, the point being is, please understand that right now you are God. God is, once again, a made up human word for us just to try to explain what all of this is. Everything is, like, you are everything. Just for the people who don't really get it, or maybe just tune in or haven't really seen any of these coaches or videos relating to any of this, really, I mean, spirituality, as for me, is very broad. It's a very big topic, so to speak about it. So just talking about not a collective and everything, just obviously everything is intertwined. Time doesn't exist, everything is now, and nothing ever There's no past, there's no future, there's only now, it's only your awareness of what is happening. That's just what it is. Every creation is finished. But then once again, for the people who do not see it like that, like I said, like once again in the paradox, whatever, I experienced so much time knowing this, and it's what Neville Goddard said back in his lectures. Be ye doers of the word, not hearers only. But it's such a subtle little thing what he just said. But if you really understand that time does not exist, which means everything is right now, which means every possible reality is right now, literally every reality, every experience, whatever, I can't find, or I'm not tapped into enough words right now, and I don't care. You know what I mean. You create whatever the fuck, you create whatever the fuck you want right now. Right now. And if you waver, that's not a problem. As long if you want if you want something, you know what I'm saying, you can go back and just switch to your other reality, your older reality, if you desire that. Obviously you don't, but you know what I'm saying, you have to be aware, and you are awareness. How are you not aware? But then again, we are programmed and blah 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 blah. Everybody is like that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not hating on that, I'm not judging that, like, oh my god, it's been like I said, almost 9 years, maybe almost a decade that I've been knowing about all these techniques and this knowledge. But once again, if you are not a doer of the word, you're only a hearer, you're hearing, you do not apply whatever creates. Once again, creation is finished. Manifesting isn't really a thing. You're not manifesting anything, but for your experience, it looks like it seems like you experience, as if, so to say, you experience creating, aka you know what I'm saying, manifesting, making something that wasn't first seen visible. Just understand that it's all right now, literally right now. There's no past, there's no future. Only if you imagine it, if you think about it, if you entertain it, as in you put your focus, your awareness, your consciousness on that thing or that situation, that even if I don't care if it happened or not, as in time does not exist, what I just said. I know it just feels so real. 3 hours ago, 3 hours, like we're putting paradox again, we're putting it in this perspective. 3 hours ago, your boyfriend, he just sent you the ultimate message of he's never ever coming back to you. Never. There's no ever. This is like he put it in words there, like, and you got the message, like he's never ever coming back to you. Who are you deciding to be? Who do you say that I am? Right now. There's no time. Once again, time, it's just a word, a made up word, which somehow has to explain a made up human concept, as in something we live in and that defies us, but we cannot even see it, but we're living by it like it's some, you know, it's just whatever. Just, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, please. I'm, once again, I've been for almost a decade. Of course, I had to learn, and learning is a process. So for everybody that just came in, don't hate on yourself. Don't fight with yourself. Don't do any of that if you do not get it right now. Get it, as in you are. You are actually, you buy the great pearl of price, which means you are actually the great pearl of price, which it's all wait for, but the great pearl of price price means that you understand that you right now in this no time awareness create whatever you want right now. If you right now decide who you are being, if you're a woman or a woman, if you're a man, it doesn't matter. Okay, you right now decide who you are being, and you, I mean, I think you want to manifest, or you know what I'm saying. Once again, manifesting doesn't exist really. Everything is already created. Creation is finished. But then that right now, as in this moment, you're watching this video right now, you declare who you are. Of course, maybe you're seeing this video right now and there's something urgent or something that has to happen, and you already have this meeting or whatever, and it's all related for you at that moment to time. Like, I have to be there at 4 o'clock, or I don't know, 8 a.m. or 9 p.m. I don't know, whatever jobs y'all maybe having. My point being is that's just one thing in reality. That's like, time does not exist. It's just an illusion for the mind, and it helps us. I mean, of course, we can make all these plans and everything, and you know what I'm saying, and yeah, it works in its own way, but it doesn't define us for not even a 0%, not even 1%, so to say. Like, it does not define us. Time is nothing. It's an illusion. It's a made-up human concept. And if you really understand that, then manifesting becomes so much easier. You're always manifesting. There's not no manifesting. There's not no manifesting doesn't exist, but there's not like you. There is no. Once again, like, oh man, words. The human words are so like not infinite. Like right now is right now. There's no past. There's no future. You imagine the future and you think about the past. Practically the same thing, but just you know what I'm saying? Put it in different types of words. You decide right now who you are and who you want to be for the rest of your life. And that doesn't mean that it's just this and then you... I mean, that's how you manifest, but like you are still in this physical, solid reality, going through everything and all the experiences which you create. But I'm trying to say, like, this is not an just a one end. This is just an ultimate stop, like this video or whatever. It's all about now. So whatever I say, whatever who said, it doesn't matter. Everything right now is just changing. You are pure awareness. You're being aware of thoughts that create the feeling in you, but you are awareness. You are consciousness that is just the all-seeing eye, practically. Eye, not even an eye, because the eye is so limited if you look at what you really are. But you are the all. You are everything. You are source, like Abraham Hicks or Esther Hicks said. You are source. You are God. You are the universe. You are everything. You can attach whatever to I am. I am. That I am. And you are I am. There is no... There's nothing but I am. But it's God being conscious of something. And it is consciousness, as in God is consciousness, but putting it in, once again, the human physical perspective, God being conscious of something. So what you put in there, see it reflected to you. Once again, time doesn't exist. If you are an hour long conscious of something, the hour after that, whatever you go do, but my stupid example, whatever, was going and watch TV, a movie, just maybe zap. That's the best thing actually. Zap to different programs and channels, whatever, and you do not get reciprocated. You are not shown what you was just, as in time perspective, aware of. You've been falling back. And this I love. Oh man, I think that is Dr. Joseph Spencer who said, oh my God, you've fallen back in the unconscious program. Yeah, once again, last time, Neville got that quote, be ye doers of the word, not hearers only. Well, if you are seeing this, you are already, I'm saying, matched in with the frequency, with whatever the vibration, whatever. Your awareness already is on the things I'm speaking about. Otherwise, you wouldn't see this video. Algorithm, YouTube algorithm or not, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't see it. That's just how reality is. You cannot manifest anything you're not aware of. That's what I say. You gotta be to manifest. Being manifest. Yeah, but what does being mean? Aware of something right now, and that means who you are, and that implies who you are being right now. But don't get it twisted. Get back to what is the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega. Awareness, consciousness, just the all there is. God, but that is. Maybe let God out of the equation for the people that still are stuck to religious beliefs, whatever. And I'm not saying anything about that, but just understand that there is no external anything. There's no external God. There is no external nothing. You are everything right now. There's no time. You are everything right now. You are God. You are awareness. Whatever. You are all that is. Just there is no word to express it, explain it. You are everything there is right now. You know. And if you're like, nah, I'm aware of all these things I do not want to be aware of. Okay, then do this. Understand that once again, time does not exist. Reality is right now. Really get it. Like, it's only now you decide who you want to be, and that's what it is. Okay, do not waver. If you waver, if somehow the ego, whatever you want to call it, something gets into your mind, and you, in a second, you get back to the old person. You cannot serve two masters. Okay, so you decide who you want to be right now. Okay, now you got another thought. But you are claiming to be a millionaire, man. You don't even have 20 cents right now. 20 cents. You can't even do anything with 20 cents, but you don't even have it. And you are claiming to be a millionaire right now? Oh man, you're so silly. Greetings from the ego. Yeah, that's the ego. The ego, once again, time doesn't exist. The ego is really, it's a, okay, once again, back to the paradox. The ego exists, as in, yes, in the linear time, looking at it like that. Okay, so because it doesn't exist, but it does. Okay, as in, you are thinking that it does have some grip on you. It does. There is some reality to what you are thinking. It's like more of reality than what you are imagining right now. As in, you are saying you are a millionaire. My point being is that you're, once again, just putting your awareness on the so-called little bit more realistic thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What I mean? Like, these other thoughts, these ego thoughts, or the ego trying to keep you safe, it's just passing clouds. My point being is, you decide who you are right now. Don't waver, as in, do not go back on it. My point being is, do go back on it, as if you consistently still waver, you do not believe what you are saying right now, it doesn't matter. Okay, then go back to the so-called, we all know about the robotic affirmations. That's just another technique to get you into the state, and the state means you already being aware right now of what you are, what you desire. Once again, being in the paradox, time, linear time bullshit. You desire to be somebody, but you already are. That's so paradoxical, right? Okay, I understand, but that's just because we humans cannot. We're limited to words. We cannot really like show how it is. Like the 99% we cannot see and isn't in our physical senses. We cannot like show it right now. Like if that was possible, then all of these teachings, like my teaching right now, whatever, like just me speaking about it, wouldn't even be handy. Like it wouldn't even be necessary. Like, so, oh man, just understand that time does not exist. Okay, even if you literally right now, after you just 5 minutes before you watch this video, somehow you manifested it. You just came in your awareness because you are that person. You match with who you are. You just decide who you are, and everything comes into the vision of who that person is being, who you are being right now, and who you are aware of being, what you put your awareness on. Okay, my point being, 5 minutes ago your boyfriend, your girlfriend broke up with you, even after 5 years, 10 months, 3 days, 60 years, 60, oh man, the time being, oh my god, it doesn't matter. Okay, even if you got a couple they are 150 years old and they had a relationship for 130 years long, like, come on, it doesn't matter. You decide right now. One of the two decides to break up with the other, and man, it would be the best argument ever. Like, love assumption, like 130 years, and I don't know, like, it's just over, you know? How am I ever going to get back to that? It's over. 130 years, I effed it up, I fucked it up, whatever. Get to it, like, time does not exist, okay? Just decide who you want to be right now. Whatever you want, it doesn't matter, okay? Everything is neutral. Negativity, positivity is just neutral, okay? We decide it, we label it, we give a meaning to it. We assign a beautiful meaning to whatever we are aware of right now, okay? So just please get it through your mind, just through your awareness. Be aware of what I just said and put it to the test. Yes, never got it, wanted it like this, and I wanted to be like this as well. Just put it to the test, okay? It's like, fuck all these techniques and this and this and this and this and that. Apply what I just said and you will manifest. Matter of fact, you already did. Okay.